we got quite a few links this week. We had a big day yesterday. We got a GoPro Hero 6 Black. All right, so here's what the Karma looks like. So the nice thing about the Karma is you can take the GoPro Hero 6 out of it and actually use it. So, you know, I could take it out and get shots. And the great thing now is you got a screen on the back. Before, you didn't know what you're actually shooting, so you just had to kind of guesstimate. And then the other thing is this is waterproof. It does come with a handheld stabilizer, and probably a good thing to get the handheld stabilizer when you're using the 4K, because I filmed the 4K part and it has image stabilization in camera, but not for 4K. It's like too big res. So when you're not doing the stabilization, it was shaky. Like, you can't tell it looking at the screen. You're like, oh, it's fine. You know, I'm not shaking that much. It's pretty bad. So those didn't work so well. Colin, how are you doing? He came in over from FB Live. Thank you. Thank you for making the jaunt.
Awesome.
Appreciate it, man. How you been doing? Good to see you. The circadian rhythm goes for a toss on the internet. This is true. The internet time zone. All right, so Kara shared this in the Creators Corner subreddit. This is Ben Folds does orchestra, so don those headphones. Very jazz influenced. This is interesting.
Yeah.
This is like Gershwin kind of stuff.
Who's Ben Folds?
He's this dude. I don't know. He's a musician. So we got a documentary recommendation from Indian Dude 2018. Tim's Vermeer trailer. Tim Jennison and Penn Jillette. Oh, okay, cool. You know who Penn Jillette is, right? Penn and Teller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I really like. Yeah, I like
Are
Penn.
they going to be able to see it on a screen? That's
Oh,
small?
you know, it's fine.
Guys, I don't know. Ford wants you to really see our faces.
Here we go. Here we go. You know, it's the reaction craze, man. Can't beat him.
Trying to paint a Vermeer, who some consider the greatest painter of all time.
We weren't making a film when I quit. Yeah, I definitely would. Yeah, I would find something else to do right now.
That's good for me. If it weren't making a film, would I quit this? Yeah. Yes, I would.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Speaking of which, we're making a film this year.
Makes me feel better.
We're making Building a Better Me, the feature film. So basically, everything you see us doing in the next 8 months is the backstory for this documentary film that we're cutting together. So if it appears to be a mess, that's because it is. You get to see the behind the scenes as it's in process. Petiti in Facebook Live, thanks for joining us. I'm sorry, you're just sitting there watching us watch something. To get the full experience, come on over to twitch.tv/TheSurfingViolinist. Dance, movement, and action. This is a League of Legends. Okay, so I'm going to share this and I'm going to say why I think this is interesting.
Our dance is an honor to perform. And the last thing our enemies will ever see.
Nice music though, huh?
Very nice. I like the music.
We're going for this kind of Celtic-y. Okay, so when I saw this is a creepy video. So the girl starts making these like hand gestures. She's got this giant demon monster behind her or something. That. When I saw that, I was like, something happened in my brain. And so I've been trying to figure it out for the last 7 years. That little motion that she's doing right there. That, if you combine that with Minority Report. So the first time I think I saw it, like in terms of technology, was when Tom Cruise is sitting there like flipping through like the data. You know, he's like... I've just had this desire now, ever since that, to try to find a way to interface motion with information transfer instead of using keyboards. And so watching Irelia do her like literally her dance is her fight form. So, and when you think about like magicians, why do we like them? Like, oh, Expelliarmus, like you're doing a gesture and it's making something happen in the real world. Well, with technology, maybe we could actually make magic happen. Like, you don't have to actually sit here and type on a keyboard. I mean, think about how cumbersome this interface is. It's terrible. It's a bad interface. You know, Jobs, he's already gotten us there, slightly there with the touchscreen. Minimalist gestures. But think if you started to think of it like a whole new language in which gestures had meaning, like sign language. In Indian dance, this is a big deal. They have a whole their facial expressions that have meaning, and you think about in Chinese, like there's so many characters in Chinese that have meaning, and it's more of an art form than it is a linguistic form. So seeing that, so that's one of my little dreams. I think I'm gonna write a sci-fi about it in which the interface becomes a very potent part of it. Because when you read a lot of sci-fi, it ends up just becoming magic. I was reading Neuromancer, and it's just like they don't really explain how the tech works or how the magic is being done. It's just like, he hacked, and it was amazing. Let me just tell you guys, it was so cool because he was hacking, and he was like an action hero. Hacker, hacking, amazing hacking. Like, you need to understand the back end in order to write about that correctly. Yeah, Skrillex Girl. So yeah, that. And then there was another one. It's not Doomsday. It's Meta. Okay, so here's the song. It's called Phoenix Down. So when the drop hits on this one, I just imagined like this wizard. It's like a wizard. This very expansive battle between a wizard and this giant dragon that's technologically infused. And then the drop hits and Gandalf like... And then, so it's like a merger of machine, magic, and monster. Like, that's what dubstep is, and that's why I love it. I just love it. One day, that's the 20-year Ford dream goal, is to make an epic magic monster machine dubstep dance action. That was the point of bringing up the Irelia thing, is dance not as a response to music, but dance that makes music and action. It's a dance scene that's an action scene.
There you go.
You know, there have been some good, if you think about the best choreographed fight scenes or chase scenes, in a way they are kind of a dance. You think of like maybe my favorite chase scene.
Like the Night Fox?
Oh my gosh. See, you've been thinking about this too, because you like that stupid scene of the Night Fox. You have a crush on the Night Fox.
Do not have a crush on the Night Fox.
You have a crush on the Night Fox. You have a crush on his moves.
Nope.
You have a crush on his moves.
Nope.
Come on. All right, we're going to watch the Night Fox because... Le Cochon. Ocean's 12 Laser Dansson. And see, actually, this is
look.
one of the things, like, he's got headphones.
Yeah.
This is kind of the idea we're talking about here.
It's
Before
like,
Baby Driver, there was the Night Fox.
And then there's Baby Driver.
Yeah, but Baby Driver's not getting it, baby. It's not getting it.
Ford, Suze, you cannot make fun of me anymore for liking the Night Fox, because you want to make the Night Fox in real life.
I want to make the Night Fox in real life. I'm going to have an action scene in which the dance is legit. They added the lasers in post. No, in my scene, it's going to be a stunt that if the laser hits you, you die in real life. Stunt.
He's being overly passionate.
No, I'm not. Hey.
You cannot have it kill you in real life.
Yeah, you can. Ever heard of Buster Keaton? Here, let me show you. Thanks to Josh Crute for turning me on to Buster Keaton. He risked his life for his work.
I don't want my actors to risk their lives for their work.
No, we don't have to have our actors risk their life. I'll be doing it. Look at him. This is the legend right here. Oh, well, here's a good one.
Oh my gosh.
Watch this. Watch this. Come on now. There are no special effects. This is a real man. And Buster Keaton, he did a cameo in Sunset Boulevard, where they call him the Waxworks. It's all the old silent film stars getting together and having these memories. You know, I think Hollywood lost a bit of its soul when it moved from silent to sound. Anyways, so that's the whole thing. All right, that's my little rant, all started by a League of Legends video. This league inspires me. Me, Judah, my buddy Jared, and Steven, we did a podcast, reverse redaction podcast. We did it about WWE. So I'm totally like a noob when it comes to WWE. So we had our conversation about it. I learned a lot from the conversations. That podcast will be coming out pretty soon. Do stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the Reverse Redaction podcast on iTunes. So usually me and Judah talking about random stuff and things that are inspiring us. So yeah, check that out. We'll be ahead. We'll have more links. The T-Wolf.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for following, sir. Welcome to the Surfing Violinist stream. Welcome to the lineup. You surfing now, boy. I'm trying to remember what we're saying. Yeah. Welcome to the lineup. You surfing now, boy. So if you're not familiar, surfing, the lineup is once you get out past the waves. So the waves break, and it's actually, depending on the size of the day, it can be difficult to get out past where the waves are breaking. So you have to do this thing called duck diving. It's the whole thing. I should make a whole video about it. Once you make it out, you're in the lineup. You know, it's kind of like the rite of passage. You know, you have to get outside.
You gotta wade through the Logan Pauls and the Jake Pauls of YouTube to find us.
Yes.
And then you break out. You duck dive under all the crappy YouTube channels, and you find the Surfing Violinist, and then you're in the lineup now.
So we're going to transition, since we're talking music right now, into the best House of the Rising Sun rendition of all time.
I think that this is not the best because you're not playing violin in it. And I'm not saying that just because I'm his wife. I really think the violin takes something. So really, you should just have the trio, but make it a quartet. And have you guys record.
Well, no, I need to learn the part. So one of my goals now is to transpose the organ part that was done in the Animals version, because that is the best solo that's ever been done. But singing-wise, Anthony killed it so good. Yeah. I mean, this was the best singing version I've seen.
I have multiple versions of this on my phone, and I need to pull them all and send them all to you. We need to do a compare and contrast. I'm pretty sure I filmed one when you were playing with him, and I sent it to Kelsey, our friend, because she loves when he plays this song. I think that was the best time that you guys have ever done it. So
let me just set the stage here. So our buddy Jake, he was in India with us for a while there, and Jake is a great musician. Yeah, so he has chops. Knowledge. He sings. He plays guitar. And so just look at Jake's reaction here.
Redneck Riviera. Did you ever expect you'd hear that here? Yeah, you just beat the Animals, man. You just did it. You did it. You did it. You did it.
Much of it.
Yeah, so he was doing all these, like, sort of just... His tone and his intonation are just dang good. I mean, I'm a violinist, so, like, the number one thing with violin is you have to be able to play in tune. Because it's like the human voice. There are no frets. There are no keys. So you can slide from one note to the next note. And if you're a millimeter off, it's out of tune. So human voice is like that, right? And he just does these... I mean, it's almost Indian in its level of, like, hitting semitones in between, you know, Western scale notes. Like, what? I mean, he hit it out of the park last night. So, and the good news is, it looks like I'll be able to play with him some more this summer. So.
Yeah, we're super excited about that. Yeah. Anthony Peebles Trio, here we come. We, as in, I just sit there and watch.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. If you have any creative links that have inspired you, YouTube, music, art, film, photos, whatever it may be, post them in the comments below, or even better yet, go over to the Creators Corner subreddit, linked in the description. You can post a link there, and we will be checking it out on our next live stream on Sundays at 8 a.m. We're doing this little experiment thing where we're simulcasting on Facebook, but it doesn't get the whole experience. So it's basically a way to let people know that we are streaming on Twitch. So make yourself a Twitch account if you haven't had it yet. All the cool kids are doing it. It's the next thing. Like, if you're on Facebook, Facebook's going to be dead in 5 years. It's all going to be Twitch. I know it's hard to embrace all these new things, but yeah, it's going to happen. So just go ahead and bite the bullet now. Come on over to Twitch. The water feels great. Your blood will run purple instead of blue. Facebook. Come on over. Until next time, keep it creative. Thank you.